Yeah, so Carmella, you have had a very diverse range of opinions, not just characteristics on the podcast. You featured the LGBTQ community, gay Republicans such as myself, trans Republicans, Democrats, independents, filmmakers, even a state senator. What inspired you to offer this type of platform?
Um, First, I don't believe in working in silos, so I think that I'm open to a discussion amongst people because our country is made up of Republicans, Democrats, and independents. So I think having a balanced type of podcast where everyone does have a voice and we listen to each other is the first way, I think, to start bridging this country back together. And I believe in fairness and also to be a little bit impartial in terms of, bringing only one side. So I wanted to create a platform that was more of a discussion and balance for everyone, because that's what this country's made out of, independents, Democrats, and Republicans.
To build off of what you said, you like to be very impartial when it comes to providing an opportunity for someone to speak. However, with yourself, you have agreed to both political sides throughout your podcast journey. Would you like to give a clarification as to, why you agreed with certain political parties?
I wouldn't say I agreed with political parties. I may have agreed with policies on both sides. There are certain Democrat policies I've taken stances of agreement, and there's some, Republican policies I thought were good as well. I am about. One of the things I guess I was vocal on was immigration issues, where I was a little bit more. Where I did agree with the Republicans more, but I've also taken pro-trans and LGBTQ issues with the Democrats. Do you think that, over the last 3 years, I have heard the Republicans sounding the alarm on the border, and the Biden administration has really not been vocalized until now. And my feeling is because there's a presidential election, and this is a hot topic for voters, is Biden now actually addressing the issue?
Congressperson Sarah McBride.
These Republicans have nothing better to do.
Here she goes. Here's
really?
Congresswoman Mace. Congresswoman Mace, can I ask you a question as you walk here? So the question is, with your piece of legislation about banning women
First
from
of all, I
using-
thought that was Caitlyn Jenner for a
my
second.
question to you is,
It doesn't go far enough.
should legislation be created targeted at one specific person?
It doesn't mention anyone in the legislation, but
You've said it was aimed at her.
No, I have said it's a result of this. I'm not going to allow
A result of
biological
what?
men into women's private spaces. I will stand in the brink and stand in the way of anyone on the radical left who thinks that it's okay for a penis to be in a women's locker room.
So does that
or a
mean we're going to have
bathroom or a changing
genitalia
room.
checks at the
Hell
door now?
No, I'm not going to stand for it. Forcing women to share private spaces with men is not dignity and not respect. And I'm absolutely going to stand in the way of anyone who
See,
thinks
this is
it's
not about
okay for a
kids.
man
This
to
is
be
just an
in our
attack on
locker
trans
room,
people,
in our
period.
changing rooms.
So, like I said, I wouldn't call it so much as in sides as more in policies.
Yeah.
And you're,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jeremiah. You have one other one. Go ahead.
yeah, I was just being a little nosy because you're ending this season a month earlier than your last season. Why is that?
Well, originally we were supposed to end in June. Unfortunately, I'm dealing with a personal issue. I've been dealing with cyber harassment, and I've had to call the police a couple of times, and I've had to now retain an attorney. So I don't want to get into it, as this may end up in court. So therefore, I would say on a personal level, I needed to end the podcast a month earlier. But we are planning on coming back in October for season 3. Thank you for watching the clip. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also stay tuned for more In the Cann with Carmella Cann.